Good day children, Sairam. In today's class of English New Voices, we will discuss the answers to the questions from the poem Just Imagine written by Shantini Govindan. But before that, let us have a quick revision of whatever we had learnt in our previous classes. Children, this poem Just Imagine written by Shantini Govindan is all about imagination. In this poem, the poetess asks us to imagine many things that are unrealistic, that are not true to life, that are impossible. Children, let us read this poem once. Just Imagine by Shantini Govindan. If crocodiles had to brush their teeth the way I do every morning and night, just imagine the number of toothbrushes they would need to keep all those rows of teeth sparkling white. If elephants had to use handkerchiefs every time they sneezed or had a bad cold, just imagine how many hankies they would have to wash and iron and fold. If giraffes had to wear ties around their necks, like I do to school every day, just imagine how long those ties would be and how they would dangle, flutter and sway. If centipedes had to wear boots with laces, all fastened and tied up tight, just imagine what a tangle of legs there would be if just one of those laces wasn't done up right. If children like me had wings like birds with which we could fly and soar up high, just imagine how many children there would be zooming about in the sky. Children, I will explain the meaning of each stanza once. In the first stanza, the poetess is saying that if crocodiles also start brushing their teeth just as she does every morning and night, then just imagine how many toothbrushes they will need so that they can keep their rows of teeth shining white. Children, we know that crocodiles have a big mouth. They have many teeth and their teeth are sharper. So one or two toothbrushes won't be enough for them. They will require many toothbrushes. In the second stanza, the poetess is saying that if elephants also start using handkerchiefs just as we do whenever we sneeze or whenever we have severe cold, then imagine the number of handkerchiefs they will have to wash, iron and fold. Children, we know that elephants are large animals. They have a long nose. So whenever they suffer from severe cold, 2 or 3 handkerchiefs won't be enough for them. They will require many handkerchiefs. And when they use many handkerchiefs, they will have to wash, iron and fold all of them. In the third stanza, the poetess is saying that if giraffes also start wearing ties around their necks, just as she does when she goes to school, then imagine how long those ties would be and how they will swing from side to side, how they will flutter and how they will hang loosely around their necks. Children, we know that giraffes have long necks, so they will require long ties. In the fourth stanza, the poetess is saying that if centipedes also start wearing boots with laces, all the laces tied properly and tight, and if any one of those laces was not tied properly, or if any one of those laces come out or become loose, then imagine how the lace would get entangled with each other and in turn will cause a tangle of legs. Children, centipedes will require many boots because they have many legs. In the fifth stanza, the poetess is saying that if children had wings like birds, which they can use to fly high in the sky, then just imagine the number of children there would be up in the sky, all moving very quickly here and there. Children, I hope this poem is very clear to you now. Okay, now let us proceed with the exercises that are there in this poem. But before that, let us discuss the pairs of rhyming words in the poem. In the first stanza, the pair of rhyming words are night, white. Night, white. In the second stanza, the pair of rhyming words are cold, fold. Cold, fold. In the third stanza, the pair of rhyming words are day, sway. Day, sway. In the fourth stanza, the pair of rhyming words are tight, right. Tight, right. And in the fifth stanza, the pair of rhyming words are high, sky. High, sky. So these are the pairs of rhyming words in the poem. Night, white, cold, fold, day, sway, tight, right, high, sky. Now let us discuss the answers to the questions. Why would crocodiles need a lot of toothbrushes? Why would crocodiles need a lot of toothbrushes? Crocodiles will need a lot of toothbrushes to keep their rows of teeth sparkling white. Crocodiles will need a lot of toothbrushes to keep their rows of teeth sparkling white. What would elephants have to do if they were to use handkerchiefs for their colds? What would elephants have to do if they were to use handkerchiefs for their colds? Elephants will have to wash, iron and fold all of those handkerchiefs if they were to use them for their colds. Elephants will have to wash, iron and fold all of those handkerchiefs if they were to use them for their colds. If giraffes were to wear ties, what would they be like? What would happen to them? If giraffes were to wear ties, what would they be like? What would happen to them? If giraffes were to wear ties, they would be like children going to school, and their long ties will dangle, flutter and sway. If giraffes were to wear ties, they would be like children going to school, and their long ties will dangle, flutter and sway. Children, dangle means hang loosely. Flutter means to flap lightly and quickly. And sway means to move from side to side. Why would there be a tangle of legs if centipedes did not tie their shoelaces properly? Why would there be a tangle of legs if centipedes did not tie their shoelaces properly? If the centipedes did not tie their shoelaces properly, the laces will get entangled with each other, and in turn there will be a tangle of legs. If the centipedes did not tie their shoelaces properly, the laces will get entangled with each other, and in turn there will be a tangle of legs. The next one. How would the children be able to fly? How would the children be able to fly? Children will be able to fly high in the sky if they had wings like birds. Children will be able to fly high in the sky if they had wings like birds. Children, now let us proceed with the next exercise from your textbook. Write a word that is very close in meaning to the given words and then write a word that means its opposite. So first I will be giving you a word. You have to write the meaning of that word and then you have to write the antonyms of the given word. The first one is sparkling. Sparkling means shining. Opposite of sparkling is dull. Sparkling means shining and opposite of sparkling is dull. The next one, dangle. Meaning of dangle is hang. Dangle means hang and opposite of dangle is fix. Opposite of dangle is fix. The next one, tight. Meaning of tight is stiff. Meaning of tight is stiff. Opposite of tight is loose. Opposite of tight is loose. High. Meaning of high is elevated. Meaning of high is elevated. Elevated or risen. And opposite of high is low. Opposite of high is low. Children, now there is a crossword puzzle in your textbook. Since I cannot accommodate the entire puzzle here on one slide, I will be solving it separately. So let us first solve the across words. Complete the crossword using the given clues. So clues are given to you. Using those clues you have to solve the puzzle. First we will discuss the across words. First one, attached to something. Attached to something. Yes, fastened. F A S T E N E D. Fastened. Attached to something means fastened. F A S T E N E D. Fastened. F A S T E N E D. Fastened. Next one, a thing we use to clean our teeth. A thing we use to clean our teeth. Yes, very good. Toothbrush. T O O T H B R U S H. Toothbrush. T O O T H B R U S H. Toothbrush. T O O T H B R U S H. Toothbrush. The next crossword, a small creature with hundreds of tiny legs. A small creature with hundreds of tiny legs. Yes, centipede. C E N T I P E D E. Centipede. C E N T I P E D E. Centipede. C E N T I P E D E. Centipede. The next one, moving very fast. Moving very fast. Yes, zooming. Z O O M I N G. Zooming. Z O O M I N G. Zooming. ZOOMING, zooming. Children, all these words are there in your poem and the meaning of all these words were explained to you. Now the down words. Flap quickly and lightly. Flap quickly and lightly. Yes, flutter. 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 Next one, again a downward. Swing from side to side. Swing from side to side. Yes, sway. 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 The next one, hang loosely. Hang loosely. Yes, dangle. 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 So children, with this we come to the end of today's class. I hope that you are very thorough with this poem by now. Children, see you in the next class. Take care. Bye. Sai Ram.